Good evening, sir. Uh, I'm making this video to demonstrate the changes I made in the original code. Uh, First, I would like to run the game and show the changes that I made. So, uh, first I'll complete the level. Yeah. Once the level is completed, this was part of the original project itself. Uh, Now, whenever we click on the next level, there will be a transition from one level to another. So that part has been implemented by me. Uh, yeah, this transition that we just saw, I will change it again. Yeah, this transition. So uh, now the next thing that I have implemented is whenever I switch to uh, the other mode, the limited moves mode. Uh, Whenever I go back to the original mode. So here I left the classical mode at level 3, and when I moved to the limited moves mode and then I went back to the classical mode, I still come back to level 3. So this is the change that I have implemented. In the previous version, it was a part of to do. So as in to save the level in the player preferences. Uh, Okay, so now I will display the code and explain the changes that I made in the code. Yeah, so in the code, for model, map model file or touch controller or ball controller file. For these three files, I haven't made any changes. These are already provided by the original data link. The main two files that are being changed are these two. So first of all, camera controller, it wasn't present in the original file. I written it completely by myself. So uh, this file is responsible for controlling the camera movements for transition. The transition that I just shown in the game from one level to another. The script for that is written over here. So it consists of two main core routines. First core routine is to move out of current level, and the other core routine is to move into the next level. So these are the two core routines. The core routine 1 after ending will automatically trigger the core routine 2. So basically, first we given a map. Once we completed it and press next level, we will first go out of the current map and then we will go into the next map. That's why uh, I named them out and in. Uh, Apart from this, these are the two public functions that can be called from the other scripts, especially the game controller, which has its reference. So these are responsible for triggering these coroutines. Now in the game controller, I have made a few changes wherever there was a to-do written. So first of all, there was a to-do for saving the player's level into the player preferences and using the saved level to come back to the basically whenever we change mode, we want to save the player's current level, and whenever we switch back, we want that saved level to be played. So as I have shown in the demonstration, whenever we switch back to the mode, the level is preserved. So this part of the code is responsible for that. So yeah, apart from this, I have made changes by adding this core routine. This is responsible for the accurate transition purpose. Like whenever the transition takes place, we have to create a map in the middle of transition. So that's why I have used this formula. Uh, Level transition period by 2. So whenever we come to the middle of transition, the map is switched. I have called that over here whenever we pass the current level. Uh, These are the few changes that are present in the to-do. I've also made a changes from my side based on a few bugs that I have seen while running the code or the program. So I will now move to the GitHub repo. to talk about the bugs. Okay, so these are the modifications that I added in the uh, uh, given clone for the game. Before talking about the bugs, I would like to also highlight an important thing. I have switched from Unity 2018 version that was present in the original repo to 2021 version. This is because I tried building the app for testing purposes, but the 2018 version does not support the latest APK, like the latest version for Android. So it is a bit difficult to work with. That's why I have moved from 2018 to 2021. But I have committed the 2018 version. So if it is needed, like the 2018 version is needed, then it can be pulled from the previous commits. So yeah, that's an important thing. Now talking about bugs. So the first bug was that whenever level was completed, the completed text was not visible completely. The reason why is because it was set as wrap, but I changed it to overflow because we are adding the current string with level completed string. So the string size becomes too big to fit in the wrapper. So uh, I use overflow. So even after adding this level completed string, it will overflow a bit, but still it will display what is to be shown. So the next bug that I fixed was uh, the level number in the code. We saw that whenever we switch mode, then the level number gets changed because we are moving from one mode to other. So the player, depending on the player preferences that was saved, the level also changes. So that change in the level was not implemented for both the modes. Only for one mode it was implemented. So I moved it out of the if condition. So uh, it gets updated for both of the modes, regardless if it is a limited mode or classical mode. And the final one is final bug fix was yeah. So the code that was written for the mode change, it used to change mode whenever the button was clicked, regardless of which button was clicked. So the problem here was if I am in mode number 0 and I click switch mode to 0 itself, then it would cause problem because I am in mode 0 itself and I am switching to 0 itself. So the player preferences or code used to get a bit uh, uh, it wouldn't work as expected. So I added a condition to check if the user is trying to switch into the same mode. If the user does so, all we do is restart the uh, recreate the map. We don't do any more changes. So that's a simple thing, but it did cause some bugs.